the legends speak of an ancient evil known only as Cthulhu. It is said to have come to this earth from beyond the heavens. For aeons, Cthulhu ruled from atop the great city of Aarolei. While the legends are silent as to the fall of the great Aarolei, they all foretell the same prophecy. Cthulhu will rise again. Cthulhu saves the world. Alright guys, this is Aarolei. We are finally back with our series, the Aaroplays games, for our YouTube channel. We're going to play through, obviously, we've already set the game. So before we begin, I just have a couple of things to say. I understand there are many ways to say the name of the eldritch horror who stars in this game. However, we're sticking with Cthulhu for simplicity's sake. And of course, I want to remind everyone of my goal this year for the channel. It is the one where I want to try hitting 1,000 subs. Your likes, comments, and subscriptions all help me to reach it. Thank you so much for your support. We're finally going to tackle this game, and I'll do my best explaining how the game mechanics work in between reading a bunch of character lines and commentary from the creator himself. Alright, so we're going to do a new game right here, and I'm going to play the hard difficulty. For the one who has walked into the darkness and returned, monsters are more powerful. MP recovery is reduced. Because, yeah, I think this game, I can handle it on this, and I think it'll be the fairest way to see, like, how this game plays. Okay, we're going to turn the commentary on. This actually will have certain sections in the game where we'll see question marks, and if we talk to them, the creator will actually tell us some things about the game and its lore. It's very cool. So we're going to do that on now. For countless ages, that unthinkable being known as Cthulhu has lain dormant in his underwater city of Aarolei. Cthulhu, a being so terrible that his mere presence is enough to drive mere mortals insane. Cthulhu sleeps while the world above goes on, oblivious to his presence. Until tonight. Awaken, great Cthulhu! As Cthulhu emerged from the bay, the world seemed doomed indeed. But wait! What's that? A brave and mysterious stranger has appeared from high atop yonder cliff. Using a strange holy power, the mysterious stranger has sealed away Cthulhu's horrible power. His power drained, Cthulhu washes up on the neighboring shore, defeated and dejected.
After waiting all this time to have a victory snatched from my grasp by a mere mysterious man is highly frustrating. I must get my powers back, but how?
Luckily for the world, Cthulhu didn't know that the one and only way to break the curse and regain his powers. In order to break the curse and regain his powers, he would have to do the unthinkable. He would have to become a true hero. Only by becoming a true hero would his powers return to him.
Foolish narrator! While you were busy explaining the situation to the player, I was eavesdropping. Now I too know the way to regain my power.
Whoops.
I, Cthulhu, do hereby vow to devote my life to becoming a true hero, but only so that I can regain my powers, summon Aarolei to the surface, and destroy the world, of course.
And thus, a most unlikely hero was born. Welcome to your new life as a wannabe RPG hero. Before we begin, allow me to give you a few pointers.
The great Cthulhu needs no assistance. However, for the benefit of the lowly player who dares control me, I will allow you to continue with your feeble tips.
Hold the left shift key while moving to run really fast.
Foolish game developer, by giving me the ability to run, I'll finish this silly game in half the time. I'll be able to sell it back to the game store before the trade-in value drops.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Press the tab key to bring up your menu. From here, you can chat with members of your party. Check your stats, start a fight, change your equipment, save your game, or teleport back to cities you visited.
I can save it any time? What is this, a first-person shooter?
Use abilities like Insanity Slash in combat to make your enemies insane. Insane enemies take more damage from attacks, but watch out, a few enemies become more dangerous when insane.
There will be no watching out. I shall bestow the gift of insanity upon all.
Level up your combo count with hits, then unleash a powerful combo finisher ability like Death Blow for massive damage.
Are you done yet? If it's alright with you, I'd like to actually play this game sometime this year.
Good luck.
Cosmic monstrosities don't need luck. We forge your own destinies no matter what the cost to humanity.
Okay, fair enough. We got some 1-ups. You can use 1-ups to reset a failed battle. I hopefully will not have to do that. Alright, so, welcome to the Cthulhu Saves the World Director's Cut Commentary. Scattered throughout the game are a number of question marks, like this one. Talk to each one to go behind the scenes and learn about the game's development. There you go, so that's what the question marks are going to look like, and we will talk to every one of them so that you guys can see the awesome things about this game that he put into it. Alright, here we go.
A helpless maiden beset by vicious monsters. I shall rescue her, thus becoming a true hero.
That would work for a normal person, but you have a lot of evil to atone for. It will take many heroic deeds before you're even remotely close to being considered a true hero.
But darn it, then I will kill the monsters anyway, just for the sake of violence.
Fair enough. A Gooey's appears. Alright, so the monsters are at normal strength. So every round, the monsters and I think the party becomes stronger. So it's ideally you want to finish fights quickly rather than take a ton of time. So we're gonna get hit, and then we're gonna slowly whittle down. So the death blow there was a finisher, so it took all my combo meter I had built up from killing the other one, and thus I was able to just one-shot the second one. There we go, the Gooeys are defeated. And then every time you win, you gain some of your HP back and MP, and there you go, you can keep fighting. Cthulhu is now level 4, so we get to pick a level up bonus. So every time you level up to like level 40 or so, you'll get a choice between 2 level up choices. So you can choose how you want to build each of your party members, which is really cool. I like this system. It's very unique. So we have 2 here. We have Insane Strength. Each insane enemy will give me more strength, or I can have more magic. So I can build Cthulhu as a mage or a strength user. I prefer to go with the strength version, so we're gonna go with A.
Die, fell slime monsters!
As Cthulhu defeated the final slime monsters, he turned his gaze to the maiden that he had rescued.
Gorgeous! What?
When Umi gazed upon the mighty Cthulhu, she did not see a crazed octopus dragon man. Instead, she saw this. Warning, ambitious play may not reflect reality.
My hero! Hero indeed, did you hear that? Do I count as a true hero yet?
No.
But darn, at this rate, I shall never become a true hero and regain my cosmic powers of destruction.
Oh, brave warrior who has saved me from a gooey death, let me join you on your noble quest.
Did you do anything besides get attacked by slime monsters?
I have an affinity with the creatures of the sea and call them my friends.
Yes.
Oh, and I have this trident which I use to stab things.
That's more like it.
And above all, I, Umi, promise you my wholehearted love and devotion, you great big green hunk of handsomeness.
Yes, the great Cthulhu requires groupies. You shall do.
Yay! Does this mean we're dating now?
No, we're in a strictly rockstar groupie relationship.
For now. Umi has joined your party. Now that you have a second party member, you can use the chat command. You can also use multi-character unite techniques in battle. Gain more allies to unlock more unite abilities. Random encounters are now active in this dungeon. After fighting 25 battles in this area, random encounters will be turned off. If you would like to fight beyond that, press the tab key to bring up the main menu and select the fight option. Alright, so now we can go and explore a little bit, and we have another question mark up here, so let's see what we got. From the original design document planned for the beginning of the game, Underwater Palace of Cthulhu begins with control of Cthulhu in his powerful evil state. An easily won battle with a group of heroes serves as an introduction to combat. Basically, let the player have fun being very overpowered right at the start of the game to give them a good demo experience. After the battle, a cutscene where it sets up the premise of the game. Loses his power, has to regain it. In the end, we scrapped this idea. With only 8 minutes for the trial experience with the Xbox Live indie games version, we decided that it was more important to get the player into the main part of the game as soon as possible, and so we created the opening that you see in the game. Speaking of the opening, we wanted to show off our new map engine for Cthulhu Saves the World in the demo, so we made sure that the player has to walk under a bridge in the first couple of minutes. Ooh, multiple layers on a single map. Sadly, not one review for the game mentioned the joys of walking under bridges. All that work for naught. Alright, obviously. Alright. The town of Miskatonia is just past this series of caves. I'm sure there are some hero deeds you could do there.
To Miskatonia!
Alright, so now we're in this cave, and this little light right here is a save point. And it will always restore your MP when you go to a save point. So, how about, even if you don't want to wait to look for a random battle, you want to fight, you can actually do it right here, and it will count down the battles left in your section. So we'll do that. We got 4 guys. Okay. So I think we have a Unite ability, and we're going to use it. We're going to call this Kraken, and what it does is every turn it'll like throw out these tentacles, and then it'll do a bunch of damage. So it took both of their turns to do that, which is fine. We're going to go over here and look around, and we're going to kill the stronger ones. Ah, Umi died. But it doesn't matter, because we're going to win in a second, and everybody will get experience when that happens. And they always will gain all their HP back after the battle. Alright, so Umi has leveled up, we got some stats, we get to choose a bonus like before with Cthulhu. So this one is you can either gain more agility or be less likely to be attacked by enemies. I think I'm going to go with that because Umi's stats are not the greatest. You don't really want her to get hit. Alright. Now we'll just run through and look for treasures. Alright. The music's pretty good in this game. And right now we're going to be doing a lot of this. Alright, this guy has the most health left, so we're going to hit him. And there you go. We did it. So, right now too, it's going to be kind of tricky because we're in the beginning of the game. Normally I would probably grind a little bit, and maybe I'll do that and then cut back in a moment, because the first fight, boss fight that's coming up, will not be the easiest. So this is going to be a lot different than my first playthrough. In that game, we could avoid a lot of the random battles. Here, I'd have to probably cut off screen and then, of course, play my own and then just kind of walk back in. But I think this game's really funny. I think I'm not even a Lovecraftian person, really. So that's kind of like weird that I would play this, but I found it really funny. And you don't even need to know anything about Lovecraft or his stories to really enjoy what this game offers. Dang. Alright. Yeah, that level up was for a bunch of stats. And it will usually be for power for Cthulhu, and the other will be for magic, typically. So if we run back over here, we can save and hold these levels. There we go. So we're gonna go back over here and save. And you know what? I'll be swap it back in a moment. I'm gonna grind. And I know you guys don't want to see that the whole time. That's gonna take up too much time. And I'm all about efficiency when I record these. So give me a few minutes, and I'll swap back in and I'll be a lot stronger. Alright, so guys, I'm back, and there's a couple things I'm gonna do before I keep rolling through this dungeon. First up, I turned down the sound effects. I didn't realize at first that there were 2 different settings in the options menu for that. Fix that. So hopefully you'll be able to hear me in random battles when I'm talking better now. Secondly, there's a chat feature I forgot to show you guys. So here it is. We have a chat feature. You can use it throughout the game, and there'll be different conversational bits, kind of like, in like Tales games or Bravely Default and stuff. Okay, let's use it.
Is that a starfish in your hair?
Yes, her name is Penta. Isn't she cute?
A starfish in your hair. And people think I'm disgusting.
Okay, so pretty funny commentary. I've got 5 battles left, and we're gonna go ahead and traverse this dungeon, fight the boss fight in this section, and then wrap it up for part 1, hopefully. Okay, cool. Alright, I don't really like this fight with the dolphins. They're kind of annoying, but we're gonna do our best. We're gonna use magic. So Umi has heal. We can heal herself. Yay! Oh wow. That sucks. Umi's too slow. So we're gonna continue. My Umi was too slow. I was hoping I could kill both those dolphins. We'll just continue. Since, whatever. You guys get to see me die. This game's actually kind of tricky. I did put it on hard mode, so whatever. It's expected I'm going to die some, right? I mean, what else would you do in a Lovecraft story? Alright. I wonder if I can just one-shot the goal. Of course not. Couldn't be that easy. There we go. I needed to save a little bit because we're going to be fighting the boss at the section, and I don't think there's a save point right before it, which is funny as heck. You think. Okay, so I picked up an armor, so when you go in, you hit equip, and then it'll ask you what you want to equip and who you want to equip it to. A little old school about it, but it's fine. Alright, so we're gonna go this way since we went the other way before. And this is the right way to go. Alright, there we go. And we gain back some HP and MP. Also, the faster you win, you will gain back more, but I'm trying not to use, again, too much at the moment. You always regain all your HP, though. That will always hold. Bonus! Okay, so here we go, more fights. I only have a few more left, though, in this section, and once I fight enough, I don't have to fight anymore. I fought most of them, because you're gonna have to in the game to basically proceed correctly. Okay, that's fine. I don't really care. And, there we go. We won that barely, because I'm trying to conserve. Alright, I'm gonna go this way. Alright, treasure! I got potions. Okay, so, let me explain what potions do. They heal all of your stats. Like your statuses and your HP. They do not heal MP. Okay, and they're right here, and they're kind of rare, so you don't want to spam them too much. You want to save them when it matters. Okay, so kill that dolphin. I hate him. Alright, I just want to attack. There we go. Alright, let's keep Keep going, guys. We're almost at the boss. Alright, because, you know... Oh, hey, we got one battle left, so there's one more chance for a fight before we hit the bosses. Hey, it's that bridge from the beginning that they commented on with the narrator... Well, not the narrator, but the creator had commentary about. Alright, so here's our final fight for this section. Alright, the snails aren't very threatening, so we're just gonna beat them up like that. Okay, and, you know, you can save any time. What am I talking about? It's just no MP heal spot. So now we're gonna go and approach the heroes here. What's that on the horizon? I'm Aarolei. On behalf of the Earth, we will right wrongs and triumph over evil, and that means you.
Switchblade's the name. I'm here to steal from the wicked to give to the just.
I am Dash the Daring. My courage is only rivaled by my good looks.
We are the three heroes of godly justice.
Dark Fiend Cthulhu,
we will defeat you
and restore light to the world.
You're a Dark Fiend? You should have told me.
That's so sexy.
I see you've used your vile magic to ensnare that beautiful maiden. Release her.
Please! If I was using my magic to ensnare someone, I would have picked someone much harder. Hey! Yo, narrator, do I get hero points for defeating annoying heroes?
No.
Well, I'm going to beat them up anyway.
Virtue always triumphs over evil. We are sure to win. Your friend over there doesn't look too virtuous, hiding behind that cloak and all.
I have a skin condition. Leave me alone. Puny humans, even with my powers locked away, I have more than enough power to deal with you. Prepare to be defeated.
Okay, so here's a boss fight. A cleric appears, a hero approaches, a thief approaches. Okay, cool. We can obviously tell which one is which. We are going to go ahead and we're going to try to kill the cleric first, Aarolei. Alright, she's out. And then we're going to go in order of like how much HP they have. So next up, we're going to go over here and beat the thief. And he's out. So next, now we're going to finally try to finish this off. We're going to use this Flame Strike ability and this Siren's Call to add insanity. And also Stun Dash for a turn. And hopefully we can finish him off. There we go. That's all you had to do for that one. Umi is now level 8. So we get a level up bonus. Wow, okay, I'm gonna pick this one that gives you a 100% chance of escape, even though it costs more MP, because I know late game, that is not going to be a problem. Let's do it.
Cthulhu 1, Lame Heroes 0.
I hope they're okay.
They're adventurers. I wouldn't worry about it. They've probably already responded to the nearest church.
I wonder if we'll meet them again.
Probably. Enough contemplation. Onward to heroism.
Okay, so the three generic heroes that Cthulhu faces is one of the few story elements in the game that was originally proposed by Bill Steinberg, the artist. We were more planning on integrating them tightly with the plot and making them a recurring element. But after I put them in the first dungeon, I promptly forgot about them. Whoops. The new Cthulhu's Angels mode rectifies this somewhat though. Okay. Yes, there are some DLC modes, but we will not touch those until we beat the base game, of course. So we have actually fought enough in this section to be okay. So we're going to continue. And guys, I'm not even somebody who's played or read any Cthulhu lore before. I've never read a Lovecraftian story, H.P. Lovecraft story, but I found this game pretty funny, and I don't think you have to know anything going in to enjoy it. So I'm going to go exploring because I'm not going to have to worry about random battles anymore in this section. Hey! We found some gold. Cool. We'll use that in the next town to get some better equipment for our heroes. Heroes in quotes, I guess. Let's see what's down here. At least it's really nice now. We can just kind of explore in peace and not worry about dying. At least for a little bit. Oh wow, did I just like run around in a big circle for no reason? I totally did. Go me. Alright, so we're gonna leave this lovely section and get to the first town, and that's where we're gonna end this video for part 1. You know what? And before we do that, let's save. Because there are gonna be random battles once we get on the field map. Oh hey, there's another treasure chest. I got an iron sword. Hey! Okay, let's equip that to our boy Cthulhu. And we'll keep going. And we're gonna be in peace. We'll do that. The music's actually quite good in this game, I think. I don't know if you get a soundtrack or anything when you download it. I could check and I will inform you guys in the next video. Because I got this on the Steam version, in case you're wondering. Alright, we went the wrong way and got another 150 gold. I'll take it. That'll help me out again with the equipment purchases soon. And here we go. Up the stairs. And in an early playtest build of the game, there was no restore points before the Star Terror boss. After several complaints from players reaching the boss and dying because they were out of MP, and perhaps forgetting to save as well since they were used to only saving at restore points, we fixed this and added restore points before pretty much every boss in the game. Oh, so you know what? I totally forgot about this boss. We're gonna totally go ahead and fight him. I think we'll be strong enough. We fought all the random battles required in this section. Cthulhu and Umi looking over the mountain cliff with the sunrise behind them was one of the very first screenshots we released for the game. I wanted to show off the improvements we had made to the engine, and besides, there are few things more heroic than a squid man standing on top of a cliff with a sword in hand. Alright, let's go fight this boss. As our adventurers cross the long bridge leading to Miskatonia. Oh, look at the ocean! A strange beast jumps out of the ocean, hurling itself towards Cthulhu and Umi.
Looks like a star terror. Haven't seen one of those since my days on Regal XLE LID. Time to prove yourself, groupie.
What about all those battles we fought to get to this point?
You child's play. Now show me what you got.
Alright, a Star Terror approaches. Round 1 begins. Alright, so for this one, we're gonna unite right here. That way we can get every turn there'll be additional damage going on. Alright. And we have a lot of life to go through, so that's gonna help us out a lot. Alright, we're gonna Flame Strike for now, and we're not going to what is it called? Cause Insanity yet. We're gonna wait a little bit. Alright, so we're gonna Blind Strike. And now we're going to keep doing that. So yeah, we're gonna keep fighting, and this guy's gonna keep getting stronger. So we gotta hurry it up. All right, and yeah, this is a good time to start. Now we're going to Death Blow since our combo count is extremely high at 16, and this is basically the finisher. We probably could have done it last turn, but I'm not really sure. But that wrapped it up. So all enemies have been defeated, and we got all our experience and everything from that. Yay! Okay, so do I want those stats, or do I want more HP and MP? I think I'm going to take the base stats for now.
That's bad. Guess you're not as useless as I suspected.
Yay! I'm not useless! Hey! Wait a second! I feel bad for the Star Terror, though. It reminded me of my pet starfish. You know, if it was, instead of being cute little friend, it was a horrifying, terrifying monstrosity.
Don't kid yourself, Evie. If that Star Terror ever get the chance, he'd eat you and everyone you care about.
Well, obviously, I'm not stupid. I still feel sorry for it, though. Alright. An early version of the Star Terror boss had the difficulty all messed up. It was easy to cheese if you repeatedly used ailment text, since that would keep it in a perpetual lock. But if you didn't, you were toast. Before release, we upped its ailment resistance a tad, while simultaneously lowering its power to make it more manageable. Okay, very cool. And we're almost there at our first town, as you guys see right there. I think this is a fantastic stopping point. And we have a final chat section before I save, and in this first part today, we should explore the nearby town of Miss Catonia for supplies and information about our next heroic task. Okay, thank you so much for that lovely commentary. Okay, so this is gonna end part 1 of Cthulhu Saves the World. I hope you guys are going to stick it out with me on this one. I think it's a lot of fun. And if you are interested in playing this game for yourself, it is available on Steam. And I think it's generally about 10 bucks or less, depending on if it's on sale or not. Anyway, very affordable title. Thank you guys for sticking it out with me. This has been Aarolei, and until next time, stay cool and have fun.